My name is Victor Villaseñor. I'm an author. I hadn't even heard of Indiegogo until a couple of weeks ago. And people told me about it and I couldn't believe it. It just sounded too fantastic. So I looked it up and my God, here it was about help, a way for people to get funds to do their creative project. For an artist or a musician or whatever, or a writer like me could get help from the public and their fans and everybody else. And I was thinking, my God, what a great connection. And it could really help me right now. I've been writing for a lot of years. I've had 5 minor bestsellers across the country, nominated for the Pulitzer Prize 3 times. And the publishing world is on end. It's all upside down. They don't give advances like they used to so I can write my next book. The bookstores that used to be my bread and butter, the mom and pop small bookstores, used to sell 85% of all books. And I'd go there and talk to the public and tell them about my new book, and my publisher would pay for a book tour across the country. That's all gone. Now it's big chains and Amazon, and I don't get personal contact with people. And that was my bread and butter. The new book I'm working on is really exciting. It's called Revenge of a Catholic Schoolboy. The way the book happened is incredible. I was invited by some retired nuns and priests to go speak to them up by Wisconsin by the Canadian border. And I didn't want to go because I went to Catholic school and I was abused and beaten and slapped around by those nuns and priests. But then I asked for guidance and I slept on it. In the morning I woke up and I said, I'm going. And guess what I found out? That nuns and priests are human, just like the rest of us. And guess what? They too are in doubt. Over 100 million Catholics have left the Catholic Church in the last few years, and nuns and priests are leaving in droves too. And they still want to believe in God. They still want to believe in ritual and have a place to go pray. They don't know what to do. Well, I gave my talk about how I was raised by my indigenous grandmothers from Mexico, where they took their Indian spirituality and mixed it with Catholicism, with the Christian church. And what does that do? It activates the kingdom of God within us that Christ spoke about. And those nuns and priests said they'd never had anybody speak to them about the spirituality of beyond the church, and it connected them close to God. As one nun jumped up and said, I feel close to God for the first time. I can believe in God without fear. Thank you very much. Check my website. Check the rewards that I'm giving here. They're fantastic, and you're invited to the house. You'll see some of the rewards at the end are about coming to a big party here at the Hacienda. This book, Revenge of a Catholic Schoolboy, I truly believe will help us bridge our cultural and religious differences, moving us into a whole new way of being.